Do you remember the celebration? Think back to when the Bitcoin ETF was finally approved. The crypto community was popping champagne. Twitter was going crazy. Everyone said, "We won! Wall Street is finally adopting Bitcoin. We are going to the moon!" But we didn't win. We surrendered. You see, while you were celebrating the green candles on your screen, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Wall Street's biggest predators were quietly changing the locks on the doors of finance. They didn't adopt Bitcoin, they hijacked it. This is Urban Raw, and today we are going to talk about the greatest heist in financial history. How the very system Bitcoin was created to destroy ended up buying it at a discount. Let's get casual for a second and break this down, because the financial media wants to keep this complicated. What exactly is a Bitcoin ETF? Wall Street sells it to you like it's a convenience. They say, "Hey buddy, crypto exchanges are scary. You could lose your password. Just buy our ETF through your normal brokerage account. It's safe, it's easy." Sounds great, right? But think of it like this. Imagine you want to buy a bar of gold to protect your family in a crisis. You go to a bank, you hand them your money, but instead of giving you the gold bar, they give you a piece of paper that says, "We owe you 1 gold bar." They keep the real gold in their vault. You get a receipt. That is an ETF. You do not own Bitcoin. You own an I.O.U. from Larry Fink. Let's go back to 2008. Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin for one specific reason: to remove the middleman, to create a system where you, and only you, control your money. The entire philosophy was, not your keys, not your coins. But Wall Street looked at Bitcoin and realized something terrifying. They realized, we can't kill it. So, what does a trillion-dollar empire do when it can't kill a revolution? It buys the revolution. It packages it. And it sells it back to the rebels for a management fee. Let's look at the math, because numbers don't lie. Since the ETFs launched, institutions have swallowed hundreds of thousands of actual Bitcoins. They are vacuuming up the supply faster than miners can produce it. And who is selling it to them? You are. Retail investors get scared of a 10% dip, panic sell their actual crypto, and BlackRock's algorithms scoop it up in milliseconds. Wall Street is playing a totally different game. They don't care about decentralization. They don't care about financial freedom. They care about control. When you buy the ETF, BlackRock buys the underlying asset. They hold the private keys, which means they control the network. If the government suddenly says, "We are confiscating Bitcoin," who do you think they are going to call? You? No. They will call the CEO of BlackRock. With one phone call, your digital gold is frozen. The trap was set perfectly. They used the media to hype up the ETF. They made you believe that institutional money meant you were going to get rich. But in finance, you are never invited to the table unless you are the meal. You are the exit liquidity. They created the ETF to tame Bitcoin, to take it off the decentralized blockchain and put it back into the traditional financial matrix. And the worst part? The crypto community cheered for them while they did it. We traded our financial independence for a temporary pump in the charts. So, what happens next? The squeeze. As institutions hoard all the actual supply, the price will go up. Oh yes, the dollar value will rise. But you won't hold the asset. You will hold a derivative, a tracking stock, a shadow of the real thing. The revolution was centralized. The Trojan horse is already inside the gates, but it's not too late to wake up. You need to make a choice, right now. Are you going to let Wall Street spoon-feed you paper Bitcoin while they hold the real power? Or are you going to take self-custody? Are you going to take your assets off the exchanges and own your keys? Convenience is the ultimate trap. BlackRock is betting that you are too lazy to be free. They are betting that you would rather have a convenient app than true financial sovereignty. Are you going to prove them right? The financial system is being rewired as we speak. They want you distracted. They want you uneducated. If you want to see through the illusion, if you want to know what Wall Street is actually doing with your money, hit that subscribe button right now, because the next wealth transfer is coming, And in this game, you are either the predator or you are the prey. Stay raw. I'll see you in the next one.